Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a smoky eye makeup tutorial, and I think it's really perfect for brown eyes because, in case you didn't know, green really makes brown eyes pop. But this could really be for anybody, but for all my ladies out there who have brown eyes and you want to make them pop, this is the perfect look for you. I kind of wanted to do a smoky eye because I felt like I haven't done one in a while and it was something I wanted to do, and I figured why not just film a tutorial doing it, because I'm sure you guys would love to see it. If you guys would like to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Thanks guys. Okay, so today's tutorial is going to be a talk through. Write in the comments below if you guys prefer these talk throughs or if you like the voiceovers. I feel like for the month of October with the Halloween looks, I did a lot of voiceover action and I kind of just want to do some talking, which might be a little difficult because I don't have a studio that I film in. I film in my apartment room and my neighbors are sometimes super loud, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I have no foundation on and no brows because the smoky eye probably will have fallout, and I just like to work, especially with dark colors, I like to work from the eyes and then go out, so you guys will get this full face look, and hopefully we can narrow down an hour tutorial to like 10-15 minutes, because I know you guys don't really like long tutorials, but let me know if you do like the talking and all that. So let me see. I'm going to go ahead and start off this whole thing by taking MAC's Paint Pot and Painterly. And I'm just going to take a shadow brush, and this is just like no name. And I'm going to apply, I'm going to apply a thin layer to both of my eyes. And blend it out. I notice with the paint pots, if I use too much of the product, I have a hard time blending eyeshadows. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I know I do. So I like to apply a very thin layer, and a little goes a long way, especially with the paint pots, so it works. I have like no brow game. I went to my mom's house the other day, quick story, and she was like, Mariah, your eyebrows are getting so thin. I'm like, I'm over plucking them because I draw them in half the time anyway, but she's like, oh my god, they're so thin. I'm like, thanks mom. Anyway, I'm going to start by taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills Catwalk palette, and I'm going to go ahead and take this matte dark brown up here, and I'm going to go ahead and take, where's my brush? I'm going to take my Urban Decay brush, and it's just a dual ended. I'm going to take the smaller fluffy crease, and I'm going to take that matte brown. Gonna tap off because I don't want too much product, and I'm going to place this right above my crease, not in my crease. This is going to be my transitional shade, and by transitional I mean when doing a smoky eye you kind of want the black to fade into something, and this brown is going to be perfect for that, and you kind of want to try to pick out a warm brown. Usually is a nice transition. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and take this matte black shade right here, and I'm gonna take the opposite side of the dual-ended brush from Urban Decay, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that black. I'm gonna shake off the excess, and I'm going to place it right into the crease. And it does not matter if it gets on your lid because we're going to be putting some of it on the lid anyway. You want to apply more on the outer than on the inner because we want that transition of dark to light. So as it gets closer to the inner portion of the eye, we want it to be lighter, and on the outer portion of the lid, we want it to be darker. I'm going to take this brush, which has the leftover residue of the dark brown for the transition, and I'm just going to blend the black out so that it is not harsh. You guys will see the difference in 1 second. And it just smooths it out a lot more. You see the difference between this and this? Okay. Hooker, not hooker. Hooker, not hooker. So we're going to blend out this one as well. I had a subscriber leave me a comment not too long ago saying that they have a hard time with eyeshadows because they feel like it's never blended. It could potentially be just applying too much product. It could be from not blending enough, and it could also be not using good brushes. So definitely check all that criteria if you are somebody who feels like their eyeshadows are almost never blended. We either aren't spending enough time, and I think tutorials can be a tad bit like, you know, confusing because it looks like, you know, we only spend a small amount of time blending out our crease or blending out shadows when really we're spending a lot of time, but the video would be ridiculously long, so we edit it down. But I always stress the importance of blending eyeshadows until you see that it's all blended. That's what blending eyeshadows is for, so that you can tell it's all blended. Taking my Urban Decay Vice 2. I'm going to be taking, I think it's called Damaged, and it's this green shade right here. And this is going to be great if you have brown eyes because green actually really makes your eyes pop. But then again, this can go for anybody. So I'm going to take my B13 shadow brush from NYX. I'm going to take Damaged, I'm going to hit it, and then I'm going to place it right on the center. I'm going to go back in with my dual-ended brush from Urban Decay, and I'm going to go in with my Anastasia palette, the Catwalk, and I'm going to take that matte black that we put in the crease and take some, place it right here on the outer edge. And then we're going to place it in here a little bit. You don't want to go too far into your eye because it can make your eyes look really like bad, but you want to bring it in just a tad bit. Okay, so again, opposite side, and we are just going to blend it all out. What we're going to do is move on to the face before we finish up the eye. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Tarte's Clean Slate Poreless. And what this primer is good for is minimizing the appearance of pores. But it's like I gotta squeeze it out because I'm running low. So let's apply this to the face. It smells funny right now, I don't know why. Probably because I'm not used to using this primer. I feel like I haven't used it lately. I'm going to be mixing my Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation and my L'Oreal True Match. And the L'Oreal True Match is in Sand Beige, and the Kat Von D is like a really pale foundation. But I like to mix them because the Kat Von D is super flawless, and I've been having a lot of breakouts, so I kind of like to place it wherever I'm experiencing breakouts. And then I like to blend it in with my L'Oreal True Match because it fits my skin tone more. And I actually really do like the L'Oreal True Match for a drugstore. I also really like the Kat Von D, but I feel like it's a little too perfect for me, meaning it like leaves me a little too flawless. So I always like to mix it with something else. Personal preference here, but it really is a concealing foundation. I probably wouldn't use it if I didn't have breakouts like I do because it's just very heavy duty, but because I am, I'm going to be taking my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush and blending out my foundation really well. Blending out the foundation is like the longest part. It like has to be really flawless for me. And I apply so much, it takes a while for it to really be blended out. So now that that's done, I think I want to do my brows because they're looking cray. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia Brow Wiz and my Anastasia Auburn Dip Brow Pomade. We're probably going to speed through this because I already have a tutorial on how to do my brows. So I'm going to be taking my Sonia Kashuk concealer in Porcelain, and I'm just going to take a concealer brush and apply some concealer through here, a little bit on my acne and above the brows. I'm going to take my airbrush concealer brush. This is from Sephora, and I'm going to blend out the concealer with my MAC palette, and I'm going to be taking Nylon right here, and we are going to be highlighting the inner corners with it just a little bit. See what it did? Just open up the eye, brighten it up a bit. With the smoky eye, it's kind of hard for it not to close the eye because we're using such dark colors, so this will kind of help to open it up. And if you have smaller eyes, then this is a great step for you. Oh, highlight under the brow too. Taking Nylon to highlight under my brow as well. This will help to give a little brow lift. I'm going to take my Real Techniques Duo Fiber Eye Brush, and I'm just going to softly sweep over my crease in my outer corner just to make sure everything looks really nice and blended. It's good to always double check your work, you know. Alright, we're going to be taking Too Faced, and this is the Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and it's in light and medium. I love this smell, it just smells like chocolate. What chick doesn't like chocolate? Real Techniques Duo Fiber Contouring Brush. So I really like this bronzer because I feel like it just really blends out nice. Some bronzers, like my NARS, I hate to even talk I hate to talk shit about NARS because I like literally love the color of like NARS Casino and NARS Laguna, but I don't feel like it blends as well as this Too Faced one. This Too Faced one is the shit. So if you don't have it, you need some in your life. No joke. You need this shit in your life. I'm gonna go with my MAC Well Dressed Powder Blush, which looks like these. It's loose and it sucks. I have to like super glue it down. It's just very loose. But I love this blush. It's super pretty. So, and I haven't worn it in a while, and I kind of want to go with a pinky blush. So I'm gonna swirl some, always tapping off the excess and smiling, and just working it on there. It's a very pretty pinky blush. See? I got such high cheekbones. Thanks, Mom. You're the best. Always looking for a good highlight. You know me, I just can't go without it. I'm gonna take my MAC Soft and Gentle, and I'm gonna be taking my Real Techniques setting brush and taking a lot of bit of my highlight right here. Youngblood High Definition Setting Powder. I'm just going to take my Real Techniques powder brush. Don't I always use Real Techniques? And I'm gonna pat it since it's white. I kind of just, and then blend it like this. Now, winged eyeliner. This look would be really pretty without winged eyeliner, but I'm not going without it, so we're gonna do it. But you can totally do whatever you want. Doesn't even really need liner. You can just even liner, top line, whatever you want to do. But I really, really, really would like to wing it out a tad bit. So the Tarte Gel Liner. on an angled liner brush and apply it to the waterline. So pull down. And I'm just going to lightly pack it onto the lower lash line. Packing's the wrong word, but I'm just going to drag it, I guess, very delicately. I'm going to take that dark brown and I'm going to use just a little bit of the brown and add it right below the black. While the lashes are drying a bit, I'm going to pop on mascara. This is my L'Oreal Butterfly in black. So I think for this look, I might actually go with like a pinky lip. I don't know which pink I should go with, which is NYX's matte pink, or pale pink, matte lipstick. I'm going to line my lips with NYX's 836 Bloom lip liner. This is NYX's pale pink. And I'm going to top that with NYX's Butter Gloss in Peaches and Cream. A little bit more pinkier. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on how to create the illusion that you have bigger eyes. Some of us were not lucky enough to be born with Mila Kunis eyes, and for those who find those eyes super attractive, this is a tutorial for you. I'm going to show you step by step some things that I like to do when I want to create the illusion of a bigger eye. Now I know this is going to be